In this video, you're going to be guided through powerful practices that fill in the gaps of mainstream manifestation practices, like visualization and scripting and affirmations that do work, but there is a prerequisite required for them to work on your inner world and your outer world. So if your manifestations haven't happened, or you're a big dreamer out there, whoop whoop for my big dreamers out there, there is prerequisite work for those manifestation practices to actually work in your subconscious, in your inner world, and your outer world. So if you're feeling frustrated, you're like, hey, this isn't working, or you're doing your affirmation practice like, I am a millionaire, yet you feel all this resistance within and like icky and maybe even guilty, emotional resistance. We're gonna work through all of that in this video. So grab a pen, grab a journal, because we're gonna do this workshop style. I'm gonna guide you through practices of meditation to connect to your higher self, to your heart. These are two powerful parts within you to connect to the parts within you that are resisting your manifestation. Science, psychology proves we run off of our subconscious 95% of our day. So we'll also do subconscious work to align your subconscious to your beautiful heart's desires. Bring a friend, bring a loved one. Have that big goal, that big dream. If you have more than one, just repeating, rinse and repeat this video for each one so that you're fully connected, aligned, and become that beacon, that signal for your manifestation to come into fruition. So excited to take you on this rocket ship ride of manifesting. Your first opening meditation, if you're like, I can't meditate, just open mind, open heart. We don't want to just run off of our conscious mind, right? That is such a small part of us, of the manifestation process. Science, psychology proves we only run off of our conscious mind 5%, our subconscious 95%. Our subconscious is imaginative. So even if you're like, I don't know what my higher self is, you can imaginatively connect to it. All right, so let's just go into it. Find that comfortable seat and just start with your eyes closed, gentle, easy breaths in through the nose and a longer exhale. And whether you want to breathe out through the nose or out through the mouth, in through the nose and a longer exhale. And as you breathe, allow your awareness to start to drop down deeper into your body. Your body holds so much wisdom, intuition. Your heart has its own intelligence, its own neurons. It's formed before the mind. So as you keep breathing, connecting to your heart by heart breathing, as if your heart can inhale and your heart can exhale. And let your heart breathing further connect you to this beautiful, powerful, insightful space of your heart. Let your relaxing breaths calm and soothe your mind. And connecting to your higher self. And just imagine your higher self is a warm, yellow, glowing energy hovering above your head. Feel, sense, connect this powerful, higher level energy of you. Just let this yellow, warm, glowing light come down to the top of the crown of your head, to your third eye center, already starting to clear out, rinse out old, outdated, limiting beliefs, limiting stories, ways of being that your mind came up with when you were younger to either protect you, help get your emotional needs met of validation, importance, care, love. Just feel this warm, glowing energy, like a shower, clearing and cleansing that inner dirt, gunk that's no longer necessary. Allow this clearing to continue down into your throat space, opening your throat for you to speak your truth, speak out what is required from your desire, dream, goals. For you to show up and speak confidently, beautifully, eloquently for your desires, goals, dreams to come to fruition. Clearing out any blocks, visibility, fears. You've been gifted your voice, your desires, for you to call them in, connect to them, speak in them, however uniquely that is expressed through you. Keeping that warm yellow glow, cleansing, clearing, rinsing out any blockages in this area as that continues down your heart space. Your higher self, this warm, glowing energy supporting your heart space. Any scars of fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear that you've felt in relation to your desires, start to feel them lose their grip and their hold. Reclaiming, reinforcing in your heart space an inner love, inner praise, inner worthiness. Calling back all of your beautiful energy you might have unknowingly gave away to people, to situations in the past that started to grow this fear instead of grow your worthiness, lovability, inner love and praise. Just feel your energy coming back, surging back, being updated to who you are becoming. Your desires ask you to step into that version of you. Your heart that holds no bounds, no conditions, no limits. And allowing this restoring of what you were born with, worthy, lovable. Your heart's desires being restored and bathed in your worthiness, bathed in your inner love. You're worthy of them. You're loved no matter what. Allow this warm yellow glow of your higher self travel down to your solar plexus, restoring, realigning to inner validation, inner self-image, seeing yourself, knowing you're good enough, always, always smart enough, beautiful enough, handsome enough, capable enough, enough. Throughout your whole manifestation journey, the desire being a seed, to starting to blossom and grow, you're enough the whole way through. You were born enough. This is inherent, innate within you. No question, any layer or level of your being, you're enough. Allowing your higher self to update, upgrade your sacral, creativity coming back online, and down to your root. Allowing any survival energies to start to be cleared, cleansed, released, down through the legs, out through the feet, to Mother Earth to be neutralized energy. Anything from all of your energy centers, from the crown to the third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, root, down the legs, out through the bottoms of the feet, into Mother Earth. Be neutralized energy, that inner, old, outdated, unnecessary, irrelevant energy. Anything emotionally connected to your heart's desires around guilt or shame, fear, worry, doubts. Feel that heavy energy, whether you're carrying it on your back, your shoulders, in your neck. Breathing it down the feet into Mother Earth. Or you can feel your higher self connected within, upgrading, aligning your energy centers, your emotional body, your subconscious. Now from this connected place and space to your higher self, to your heart, your intuition, starting to blink your eyes to open. What a beautiful already clearing and releasing. Again, you're tapping into that powerful part of your subconscious, that imaginative part with intention, somatic awareness. You're allowing that release of sometimes what the mind doesn't even know or connect to, but it's old, it's deep, it's in there. So we connected to your higher heart, your higher self, your intuition. Now I want you to, what didn't get fully cleansed and cleared, write out what the fears, the worries, the doubts of your dream, your desire. Now, as you write this out, I want you to start to notice that this isn't your true self, your higher self. These fears, worries, doubts, limiting beliefs, write out limiting stories. You'll start to notice a pattern that this was installed when you were a certain age. So how old does this part look like, feel like to you, based on the fears, the stories, the limits? And what is it protecting you from? What is it afraid will happen if those fears, worries, limiting stories aren't there anymore. So for example, when I did this parts work, I connected that there's a part within me that was told and taught you can't make mistakes, therefore you can't fail. So its biggest fear was failing, and you always have to receive external validation to feel good, loved, important. The journey of my big dream manifesting requires me to fall, fail, get back up. It's okay. Brush it off, reassess, learn, go again. Requires not to be perfect. Again, this is a part of me that was, if I'm not perfect, then it's not gonna work. If I'm not perfect, then I won't be loved, I won't be cared about, I won't be worthy. And this isn't adult me, this is a younger part of me. So connecting is about 8 years old, at this part really felt that age. And when you can connect to that age, now you can start to ask yourself, well, what did that younger me need? And what younger 8-year-old me needed was to be told, you're going to make mistakes and it's okay. You're gonna learn from them and then you're gonna do it again. And you do not need to be perfect. You can absolutely set goals, but it is not gonna be a perfect road. And to be really taught that validation, lovability, worthiness comes from within. When we're children, it does come from parents and caregivers, and outside of ourselves, our emotional needs are meant to be met. But if we're an adult and still reliant, we need to teach our younger selves, teach ourselves that validation comes from within. And circumstantial power is not to get hooked in. Inner power, inner belief, inner trust. And younger me needed to be taught that. So what does younger you need to know from you, hear from you, that will support this part, upgrading and aligning to who you are and what your desire, your dream, your goal is asking you to become, to step into. So you can either pause the video and continue that writing, that connection. I also have a Spotify playlist that you can play while writing if you like to have music on the background. I really like to. Hit play when you're ready for the integration practice. So because your mind doesn't know the difference between real or imaginary, this is why imagining visualization is really powerful and will support in creating those inner shifts within. So coming back to that closed eye position, those deep, calm, easy, relaxing breaths. Longer exhale than the inhale. And I want you to imagine that younger you that you connected with, where these fears, worries, limiting stories, beliefs were taught, told, projected, somehow they integrated them. And I want you to see them in your mind's eye, and you as the age you are now, person you are now, I want you to take them to a place where you feel safe, powerful, confident, comfortable. Maybe it's your home, sitting them on your bed, having a conversation with them, maybe your favorite park. Really allowing your inner world to feel this, see this, and sense this. And it's never too late to reparent yourself, to gift younger you what they needed then or what they need now. I want you to have a conversation with this younger you and tell them that it's safe for you now to use your voice, or what is the opposite of that fear, that limiting belief. If they're afraid to use their voice, it's safe for you to use your voice now. You don't live there anymore. You don't go to that school. You don't live in that home anymore. Really updating them to the world you live in now. And if you're like, I don't really like my now, where you're going. Show them where you're going, where your desire is taking you. Again, mind doesn't know the difference between real or imaginary. Imagining this and gifting this part of you that is fearful, doubtful, afraid to show up the way your desire, your dream, your goal is asking you to. It's safe now. It gets to be fun now. They're worthy. Validating that younger you makes sense why you felt this way, you thought this way. But tell them you live in my world now. And this is where we're going. This is the dream, desire, goal that we get to manifest, have, hold, experience. Now I want you to take them to your manifestation, your dream, your goal, your desire as it's manifested. So on your TV screen in your mind, play out your dream, your goal, your desire as it's manifested. It's happening. Let that come into focus. And bring younger you there. And let them feel the joy, the excitement, the gratitude, that buzzing energy within that younger you gets to feel, see, sense. Your dream coming true. See how stoked they are. Feel that in your body. Feel it, see it, sense it. Tell them, this is where we're going. You live in my world now. You will always be loved. You will always be enough. You are worthy of all your desires. I want you to merge all of this within you as if that beautiful, giving younger you a hug, wrap your arms around yourself and feel them merge within your heart, merge within you. Never ever going back to thinking those thoughts, believing those beliefs, feeling those fears. The younger you now takes up space within you. Let that beautiful vision, that beautiful dream settle on the heart, on your subconscious. And start to blink your eyes to open. Inner child work is just so powerful. It's combining parts work with inner child work and tapping into the visualization for manifesting, bringing younger you there. Powerful combination. Now with that dream, that goal, seeing it is amazing. Now let's receive the instructions of what doing and being your part, the harmony of these two, is for that beautiful manifestation to come into fruition. So this is where you declare, you state, I am ready and willing to do and be my part for this manifestation to come into fruition. I usually just say I'm ready and willing to do and be my part and allow the instructions to come through. Your big dreams and goals are going to come with instructions, guidance, initiations, for you to do and be your part for them to come true and for them to manifest, to come into fruition. And those instructions may change along the way in your manifestation journey. So this video is one that you can come back to that will support you throughout your journey. Some dreams, goals, desires, it's gonna be more on the doing. There's gonna be the harmony of the doing and the being. So what's the doing? The doing is the action, the movement, the taking the baby step, the expanding your window of tolerance and getting outside of your comfort zone, baby step by baby step, or sometimes it's bigger steps, right? It's for you to tune in, okay, what is my aligned action? On the other end of the spectrum is the being your part. So this is the belief work. This is the feeling, the imagining. This is what most mainstream manifestation practices really focus on. Your desire is going to require both. Now, some people get really stuck on just the doing, and it's constant doing, it's force, it's push, it's I always have to do, and there's like zero belief, so everything they do just really lands flat, or you show up and it's like, oh, I'm doing it because like this is what they said I should do, or however it may be. There's no energy behind it. So the being part is the energy of it. So what is your desire asking you to be? Is it to be in trust, to be in acceptance of the time frame? So most people are like, I want my desire to happen in this amount of time. And sometimes that will work because your desire comes with that, but it's not going to be for all of your desires where it's going to be a strict, rigid time frame. Sometimes being your part is more belief, the subconscious beliefs. If it's that, I have a really great affirmation video. Affirmations turn into subconscious beliefs when repeated enough, when repeated over and over. 21 days is that sweet spot in science. So if that's what your desire is asking you for more of, if you're very much into doing, it's like, okay, the harmony of this desire is less doing, more being. Let me give you examples of two ends of the spectrum. So for my desire for friendships, what the doing instructions were go to the places where you actually want to meet like-minded, high vibrational friends who want to do fun things and adventure, and you can have deep conversations with. I don't like surface level things. I wanted deep friendships. So that was my instruction, and then to ask people to hang out, initiate, connect people. So that's what I did. And it was the being instructions were believe and trust that you will make these friendships and have a beautiful community. I moved to a place where the limiting projections that like everybody was saying who didn't even live here or lived here, very hard to make friends here. It's very cliquey. I had to clear that resistance out. If I would have taken that on, I would be a walking limiting belief of there's no people here, they're very cliquey. And if you're going in with that mindset, your energy is gonna be very closed off. You're not gonna ask people to hang out because you already have it in your head that they're very cliquey. So that was the doing and the being. And we're gonna get to a practice for you to like tune into that. Don't you worry, I'm just giving examples. I'm teeing you up for the practice. And then for one where there wasn't actually a lot of doing on my part, it was more on the being. I desire to be a homeowner. So when I tuned into that, the doing was just keep doing what I am doing. Just keep working the way you're working, keep showing up the way you're showing up. There wasn't actually a lot of like doing for that one other than go look on websites of houses for sale and let yourself just be in the excitement and the openness of any house you want is available. So the doing and the being seemingly smaller compared to my YouTube dream and desire, this really big one where it requires a lot of doing, but really being in the trust, the excitement, the joy, the passion, the belief that every video was gonna pop off. I could get in the overdoing of that, and I mean, some people would say create every day. That is not my doing instruction. My doing is one a week with the deep energy and belief in it. So take time to look at this desire and dream and stating, I'm ready and willing to do and be my part, and just start to write out what doing and being is. And it will come through. It will come through. Okay, now if you didn't get a lot coming through, maybe you just have to go deeper and I'll take you into that practice, or this next practice will confirm and affirm what you wrote down. So find those gentle, easy breaths, a closed eye position. Do you feel that deep connection to your higher heart, your higher self, intuition? You bring to your mind's eye your big dream, goal, desire. And as you state, I'm ready and willing to do and be my part, let that come through. What those answers are, the guidance, the confirmation of what you already wrote down. The energy this desire is asking you to step into, the beliefs, the truths, to move, create, walk your path in. While blinking your eyes to open if anything new came through, writing that down and honoring you've been given the instructions for your manifestations. This is amazing. You got this from your higher self, your desire. Your big dreams and goals are going to come with instructions, guidance, initiations, for you to do and be your part for them to come true and for them to manifest, to come into fruition. And those instructions may change along the way in your manifestation journey. So this video is one that you can come back to that will support you throughout your journey. If there's any questions, definitely leave me a comment. Comment your manifestation. We can do a fun comment train where we write on each other's manifestation and write, I intend this comes true for you. Just fun to bring that group energy in this together and to keep up with that subconscious work, replaying that beautiful visualization in your mind that now, since you've cleared the resistance, you have the instructions, you're doing and being your part, these manifestation techniques absolutely will now be powerful for you. I have a manifesting a dream hypnosis that you can listen to daily, really get that subconscious moving and working for you as well. You've created that space. Now you can put those new neural nets and pathways in that clearing, planting those new seeds within your mind, your inner world, and for them to blossom in your outer world. I'm so excited for your manifestations to come true. Definitely come back to this video when they do and leave a comment so I can celebrate with you. Happy dance already. Till next we meet, lots of love, lots of light.